Welcome to the Morning Mayhem Show with the morning crew, Tomlin and Mama Manny.
And your host, Jim Amato.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to Wednesday. It is a B-Day, and it is the 22nd. I know that because it's the easy day. It's the day after my birthday in this Baba week.
Yeah.
It is a Baba week. B-A-B-A, today being the B-Day, tomorrow being the A-Day, and the early dismissal day, which again we call the half session day or the single session day. Single session.
As opposed to married?
Are we? Yes, it broke up with the rest of the session. I don't know. But what is today then? Is today considered multi-session day?
Double session.
It's a double session. We have the quad session day today. Tomorrow you have single session, and you're out of here by 11:35, I believe it is.
Correct.
Unless there's a storm, and then you can get early dismissal. And then Snowstorm. Yes, I don't believe there's anything forecasted, but if you tell your students, because they don't check the weather or the news as a rule, unless you're Jenna Chicano who does check it, then they won't know and they will think they're going to get out early. So if you see flurries outside at all, you can always tell them they're going to get early dismissal. They buy it. And then on Friday, it is the Christmas Eve. I hear that that's very popular in the region. So that'll be Christmas Eve.
In various places beyond the region as well.
Yeah, and then we'll be gone for a couple days, and I'm back on the third. Yeah, I hear some schools are actually taking the 3rd off. Oxford,
Really?
I think, yeah,
Monday.
they're off. They're taking Monday off. They come back on the 4th.
Wow.
So not that wouldn't be nice for us, but that'd be nice for us. And today is Ugly Sweater Day. So if you're wondering what about people's fashion choices when they're walking down the halls, don't worry. It's by design. It is Ugly Sweater Day today. And I think we're sporting some wonderful ugly sweaters. Tomlin's got his kitten in the stockings on.
It's a classic.
Very good. And we'll take a look at some of the other ones that we see passing in the hallway. But this is one of those holiday traditions that are just fun to see. And how many sweaters we see walking in the hallway. It's kind of fun to see how many people get involved.
I think Mr. Dandelsky always wins.
Yeah, he does have a habit of having some good sweaters. And don't forget, on Thursday, it is early dismissal. We do have a slide on that. It is 11:35. I did notice that. That's great. And if you have anything that you need to turn in or get done, don't forget to have that done. And no, for the people who were asking the other day, the early arrival to school does not start in January. When they say next year, they mean next school year.
This time.
Yes, not next calendar year. So January 3rd, I mean, you could show up earlier. You can wait out for the bus 10 minutes earlier, but 15 minutes earlier. But it's not going to be any earlier until next September or August, which is going to be an interesting thing to get us started. See what time we start our show, because right now you can listen to us live every morning at 7:15 a.m. But next year, school year, scholastically speaking, I suppose we start at
Midnight.
We'll just run an 8-hour show. Probably 7 a.m. Get a little bit more going on, but we'll be broadcasting live, hopefully at the beginning of the new year on Facebook and on YouTube Live, so you can catch us on your phones while you're sitting in your bus waiting to come into the building. And that's all I got. So time now for the news. T-minus 60 with Tomlin.
Morning. Bunch of stories to start your day. First off, cases drop in South Africa. So the daily cases have dropped. This is a potentially good sign showing that they have peaked Omicron, and we will see going forward what that means for the rest of the world. They hit a record high of 27,000 new cases on Thursday. Number now the drop to about 15.4% on Tuesday. So they're definitely doing good. All right. Democrats are not giving up on Biden bill talks with Manchin. In a conversation with journalists, President Joe Biden appears determined to return to the negotiating table with Senator Joe Manchin. Holdout Democrat effectively tanked party's $2 trillion domestic initiative policy.
What a fun guy to have a party.
Happy Christmas, Hanukkah. The NHL is withdrawing from
He's
the
also
Olympics.
that guy, if you're hanging out with your friends and like, hey, where do you want to go to dinner? I don't know. And anything you pick up, he's the one that would be shooting it down. Let's go talk. No, don't want to go there. Oh, no, I don't want to. That's that guy.
It is the worst when they say, I don't care, and then you list something, and they say, no,
No,
not that.
no.
So
Yes,
you do care. You
Yeah.
do care.
We see you, Mansion.
All right, so NHL has withdrawn from the Olympics. They do that over concerns of COVID and staying in Olympic and global play. Russia has raised serious eyebrows with their recent game against Finland, where they rocked CCCP jerseys. Wearing 1960s throwback Soviet Union.
Vintage.
Yes. Well, they're claiming
that is their throwback, though.
They are they are claiming to be celebrating the 75th anniversary of one of their greatest teams. And last but not least, a little Grinchy news for you. I don't know if you guys saw or not, but around West Haven, Amazon packages are appearing randomly on street corners.
I saw that.
So
they're just throwing them out on the street.
There's investigations going on now of who and why just people are dumping Amazon packages and not delivering them. So there's random Amazon packages all over West Haven.
And why West Haven?
Yeah, and
it's just
there's a lot of questions. I mean, I know I got a package yesterday which had gone to the wrong address, I'm assuming, because it had been sliced open and retaped, and someone had written my street number in huge numbers and circled it like 5 times. So I think it went to the wrong location.
What was in the package? Can you tell us?
Oh, it was.
What did they open up and get disappointed that they weren't going to steal?
So I recently learned that the guy who wrote Wizard of Oz, whose name is
Frank Baum,
he wrote a story about Santa and Santa becoming Santa Claus. So I ordered it as something fun to read with the kids. So.
And they didn't steal it. They sent it back.
They did not steal it. They gave it to me, which makes me very happy because
there are good people in the world.
It is.
They didn't want it.
Listen.
They're like, reading? I'm not doing reading.
Like, what is this old book?
Maybe it was Mansion.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Hey, if he lives around the corner from me, then
and he's throwing issues. Packages on everyone's yard.
I don't want it.
He's that guy.
Not only do you not get your infrastructure, I'm not going to give you Amazon either.
His heart shrank 2 sizes that day.
It is definitely the day before.
Does he have a dog? Does he have a dog? And if so, is its name Max?
Oh, I don't know.
Mansion and Max.
We're gonna have to research that one some more.
Up on the mountain.
I will do my best to research, determine whether or not he does have a pet or not.
All right, and that's the news. T-minus 60 with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Mama Manning.
All right. Good morning. Last night at Woodland.
I just got to point out, every time you do that now, it's starting to sound more and more like Matthew McConaughey.
I'm trying.
All right.
Last night, Ethan Stepudis had 12 points, and Rob Moriarty had 9, but it was a losing effort to Oxford, 46-60. The team drops to an 0-2 record. They will play next on Thursday versus Wolcott here at home at 6:45. Note the time, very different from last night. Girls basketball improved.
That was early.
That was 5 o'clock.
And that first JV game went fast.
Yeah.
Because we were trying to set up the broadcast, and I got up there with plenty of time before 5 o'clock, and they were already in warm-ups for the next game.
The kids were here before the end of school.
Wow.
Yeah.
That bus issue
They were here
just,
4th block.
It's throwing off a lot of timing.
Yeah, tough. Girls basketball improved to 3-0 with a 56-41 win over Oxford. Andra Boyka had 18 points. Riley Kane, love saying her name. Riley Kane had 15. They play next on Thursday also versus Wolcott, but it is away and it is a 7 p.m. start. Today's boys swim and dive. Yeah. They are playing today, and that is against Seymour, and they are home at 6 p.m. And we have a signing day. We do indeed. Who do we have today? Today is DJ Mulligan signing for Maine.
All right.
3:45 in LMC.
Congratulations, DJ.
You go, DJ.
I don't know if you caught him as the elf on the shelf yesterday.
No, I did not see that.
If you do have a picture of that, you'll have to see that. Go see Dr. Mulligan for that. Did you catch the UConn boys game at all last night?
I did.
Yes, that was a tight one right there.
It was down to the final minutes.
Yeah, and it looks like we're playing together pretty well. That RJ Coles, he's the real deal.
Yeah, he played for Coach's father.
Yeah, where did he transfer from? I can't remember off the top of my head. That was a long pause in gaps like that are never good in radio.
Martin transferred from Rhode Island.
From Rhode Island, from the coach. I don't think Coles did, though.
No, Cole played for Coach's father in high school.
Oh.
Hurley's father.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, who has since retired.
A family connection bringing here to Connecticut.
Pops recruited for his son.
All right. I think eventually I'm hoping to see them crack the top 25. They look like they're playing well enough.
They have been.
Yeah.
They have been. They've been like 20th.
Yeah. No, it's going to be good. It's going to be and interesting to see how both of the teams finish out the season. One on the rise, one having some struggles.
They've had some injuries and they're fighting back. Girls are still struggling. They still have 4 major injuries.
Yeah. But Gina will find a way to retool the team.
To do the best they can.
Exactly. All right. And that's the sports with Mama Manning. Now, yesterday, one of the things that we did was put up a broadcast cabinet.
Yeah.
Hanging
we did.
On the wall up there so that we can store all the equipment.
Oh, up in the gym.
Yeah. So we have a locking cabinet. Now we can put it up there, take that out. And I think the halftime show is going to be sponsored by Morning Mayhem. So you're like our emissary.
Oh, wow. That's exciting.
You're going to be Mama Manning from Morning Mayhem. There's a lot of M's that go on. A lot of alliteration
it's not
for that.
Sponsored by the A team or by DeWalt or
by the M team.
No, and speaking of that, I was going through some of the stuff that we've done over the past 20 years. Besides just hanging a broadcast cabinet on the wall in the gym. But the amount of different projects we've done. I know one of my favorite ones I did was with John Krofsik, who we ran an antenna through the entire media center. It's still up there for our AM radio station. And we put all the controls in the journalism room. And upstairs in the attic is where we put the controller for it. And we were able to broadcast AM radio out across the entire campus.
Back in the old days.
I have been to the attic once.
Which one?
The Woodland attic.
Which one?
No, which one?
Oh, there's multiple?
Multiple attics.
You can actually walk across the top of the building, get from the science wing all the way over to, I think the farthest you can go in that one is you can come out by the AD's office.
Oh, that's creepy. I had papers and final exams in my drawer. And
that you needed to hide.
That I needed to use.
Oh.
And the desk went up into the attic, and I was told, go get it. So I had to go up there, crawl on my hands and knees, find the desk, and then locate my papers.
Yeah, the amount of stuff up there is
it's spooky.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
it's awesome. It keeps growing.
But I think another one of the favorite projects we've done is bring in the pews that we just did for the.
I was gonna say the pews,
the student government office.
Pews are a great, easy project. Still, this spring we're gonna paint them, make them look a little bit nicer.
It's like Parliament in there, you know.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Well, no, it's. I do have a preference for it because it's more of a debating body than any of the other models we sort of have. It's set up in what's referred to as the confrontational setup, which is suggested not to use, but the side effect is you do have amazing conversations and debate because you're tight right on top of each other and you just want to talk.
So. Interesting.
Maybe you could host some couples therapy in there too. It sounds like that would be the perfect opportunity for it.
God, no. Want nothing to do with that stuff.
Confrontation, I hear, is key to grow from. Communication.
It is.
Communication is where it's at. And that's why we're here every morning communicating with you about what's going on around here. So thanks for listening. And if you need to find more of us, find us on morningmayhem.show. And as always, she's Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Thanks for listening to this Morning Mayhem podcast. Morning Mayhem is broadcast live from Woodland Regional High School in Beacon Falls, Connecticut, each and every school day. Follow us on Spotify, Anchor FM, or wherever you find your latest podcasts. And for more information on the show, upcoming guests, and past episodes, visit our show website, morningmayhem.show.